A few days ago, I talked about Mission Cedar Hill. We've been doing faith-based, Christ-centered community restoration. I think this was our end of our 23rd year, the beginning of our 24th with the Mission Cedar Hill Big Week. We worked at June 5, 6, and 7. Man, we were shedding tears of frustration at the beginning of the week. I call them salty tears. And then come Sunday, our praise at the point, celebrating all that God had done. They were sweet tears, just out of appreciation, gratitude, and just being overwhelmed by the goodness of God. What we do is whenever a homeowner in Cedar Hill has their home fall out of code compliance, we'll go out and offer to fix up their house. They'll say, the first question is always the what will it cost? Not cheap, not inexpensive, but no cost to you. Second question, why? Why would you do this? We say because Jesus sent us. Our theological formation for Mission Cedar Hill, and especially Big Week, Matthew 5, beginning in verse 14, Jesus said, "You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp, puts it under a bowl, but on a stand, that it might give light into the entire house. Even so, let your light so shine before men that when they see your good deeds, they will glorify your Father who is in heaven." So I want to say thank you to all the volunteers up and down the line that helped make Mission Cedar Hill so successful this year. Listen to these numbers, the most ever. Glory to God. 19 properties, 23 projects completed, 170 volunteers, 1,745 volunteer hours. Crazy. Every year we try to pick a slogan for Mission Cedar Hill, and we were just so overtaken with the size of the work and we were exhausted before we began. And like one year we did Green Side Up. The whole Mission Cedar Hill Big Week was laying sod. One year it was repairing all these fences along one particular road in Cedar Hill. And the theme was just add water on all the ready mix bags. And there were dozens and dozens. They got that little saying, says just add water. This year's slogan, our motto, came to us late. The windows of heaven, the windows of heaven. Out of Malachi chapter 3, verse 10, I'm aware that the prophet's talking about tithing and giving, and God says, put me to the test. Give it a try. And see if I don't open the windows of heaven and pour out such a great blessing you can't receive it all. God controls the windows of heaven. And so we had all this rain before the 3 days of Big Week, all this rain after the 3 days of Big Week. But Big Week was beautiful, pristine. It wasn't burning up hot. It was awesome. God closed the windows of heaven. And regarding resources and volunteers, God opened the windows of heaven and made provision for it all. So this year's theme for Mission Cedar Hill, the windows of heaven. Test me in it. See if I don't open the windows of heaven and pour out such a blessing that you can't even receive it all. Thank you for all of your support of Mission Cedar Hill, and may the good Lord be praised.